AFN Bremerhaven, the power station.
Here's what's happening.
AFN Radio has a live country music concert for you Friday night starting at 8. It's Ricky Skaggs and Holly Dunn in concert. This live DOD USO show is on both AFN AM and FM radio Friday night beginning at 8. Bremerhaven Safest Car Rental has new hours. They're now open Monday through Friday, 10 till 5, and closed Saturday as well as Sunday. And one final note, the coin-operated laundryette in Building 631 in the hospital complex closes permanently Friday, December 25th. CSK's laundryette will still remain open.
The best of the old, the best of the new. We've got the best music mix. AFN Bremerhaven. The power station music mix.
Feels like the old times.
Up 3 to number 18, Marty Stewart, Travis Tritt. This one's going to hurt you for a long, long time. When we come back, I'll have the latest from a young star who is personally dedicated to preserving an institution that has been around a long, long time, the Grand Ole Opry.
American Country Countdown.
These are the 40 most popular country hits in the universe. I'm Bob Kingsley, and with survey song number 17 is Tanya Tucker. If your heart ain't busy tonight, taking a 6-notch jump to number 17, and that is Tanya Tucker. Our next song belongs to a singer who is on sort of a personal mission on behalf of Nashville's Grand Ole Opry. The fans of Lori Morgan are well aware that she has been an Opry member since 1984. But at this point, Lori has gone beyond her deep attachment for the Opry. She has now become dedicated to perpetuating it. We found this out when we asked her what she most wanted from her recently attained stardom. Well, in addition to the normal things, like the opportunity to take her music to the people, Lori told us that she'd feel most gratified if she's able to help bring younger audiences to the Grand Ole Opry shows. Now, she is not ignoring the older fans. It's just that they are already coming to the Opry in droves. And Lori just hopes that her music and the music of other young acts will encourage people to bring their kids and grandkids along with them when they come. Well, her mission seems to be working, and the fact that she's currently enjoying her 14th chart hit will not hurt one little bit. At number 16 this week, here is Lori Morgan, Something in Red.
In bed.
Up a couple to number 16 was Something in Red. That is Lori Morgan. We have got the week's 15 top-ranked country hits still to come when ACC continues.
My kind of country, my kind of music.
I'm Hank Walker, the race car driver. This is your car? You know, many of the anti-terrorism measures you can take while driving are common sense, safe driving precautions as well. What measures? Well, let's make sure your car is in good mechanical condition. Fan belt's okay, hose is not leaking. Okay. And that your tires are also in good shape. We don't want to break down in the middle of who knows where. Mind if I drive? Sure, you come along too. Tank more than half full? Check. We don't want to run out. Because we'll be driving off base, we'll keep doors locked and windows up. And we won't pick up strangers. Seat belts buckled? Let's go. All of us should take these same common sense precautions, even when we're driving where the threat of terrorism doesn't seem to exist. Now, if you can bring yourself to uncover your eyes, you'll see how conservatively I drive when I'm not on the track. There. See?
American Country Countdown.
This is your direct connection to the world of country music. My name is Bob Kingsley. We're at number 15 and Billy Ray Cyrus. Former number 1 smash, to say the very least, Achy Breaky Heart. That is Billy Ray Cyrus down to number 15 this week. From coast to coast and around the world, American Country Countdown is heard every week at this time on all the best radio stations. Hello to everybody listening to the best country in the country, WAOC in St. Augustine, Florida. The Superstation, KZNN in Rolla, Missouri. And the best country songs from today's hottest country stars, K95 FM in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Number 14.
Here with The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia is Reba McEntire. Easing up a notch to number 14, Reba and The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. 13 hits to number 1, and we are counting them down.
What does it really mean to be free?
What's it mean to be free? It's being whatever you want to be.
It's having as many friends as you want.
You can say what you like.
Freedom of speech, religion, of the press.
And newspapers can print as many cartoons as they like. It makes us all one big family, and we're all part of it.
We can go anywhere we want, if our folks will let us.
Freedom is what the American way of life is all about.
And you can choose your own faith. That's freedom, too.
It's for all of us.
The American way of life. That's what the Code of Conduct is all about.
I am an American fighting in the forces which guard my country and our way of life.
Article 1 of the Code of Conduct.
I'm prepared to give my life in their defense.
A commitment to your country to preserve a very special way of life. The Code of Conduct, Article 1.
American Country Countdown.
Out of his new album called The Hard Way, here is Clint Black at number 13, and We Tell Ourselves. That is Clint Black, and We Tell Ourselves, up from number 16 to number 13 for the week. We are up now to the latest by the hit group called Shenandoah. And even though the average age of the five-man act is about 35, they have a combined 120 years of experience in music. Now, that's because the members have each been making music most of their lives. For instance, drummer Mike McGuire has been playing since second grade. Bassman Ralph Ezell was in a rock band at age 13. Keyboardist Stan Thorne was singing in the family's gospel group when he was still in grade school. And guitarist James Seal's family gave him music lessons while he grew up. Now, in addition, lead singer Marty Rabin has also been into music his entire adult life. So the collective experience of these five musicians has propelled them to the top of Billboard's country chart on 4 occasions so far. And their current song ranks this week at number 12. Here's Shenandoah and Rock My Baby. That is Shenandoah from their high point at number 2 last week to number 12 this week, and Rock My Baby as our countdown rolls on.
In 1790, President George Washington had chosen a site in Maryland for the new nation's capital. At a meeting of landowners, Major Pierre Charles L'Enfant presented his controversial plan for a city that included a grand avenue, 400 feet wide and a mile long.
This crazy Frenchman is literally throwing away good real estate with this outrageous, wasteful plan of his.
Today, it's called the Mall, and it stretches from the Capitol grounds to the Washington Monument and beyond to take in the Jefferson, Lincoln, and the Vietnam Veterans Memorials. It took foresight to create this mall as a grand avenue for memorials. Today, nearly 200 years later, it stands as proof that America remembers.
American Country Countdown.
My name is Bob Kingsley, and our exclusive ACC survey continues now as we count down the 40 biggest country hits of the week. We've arrived at number 11, and Susie Boggess with Aces.